5 years after we completed shooting on Anne of Green Gables, the sequel, Road to Avonlea was developed, and this time round, rather than going on location, I was required to construct an entire maritime village. 4 immensely talented production designers, Perry Guerrera, Marion Wehack, Nancy Pankew, and James Oswald, each added their ingenuity and personal stamp to over 100 individual sets built over the course of 7 years in both studio and on the back lot. The challenges were often enormous, from a traveling circus
We have jugglers, acrobats,
to Dickensian back alleys. From a completely snowbound schoolhouse that had to be shot both interior and exterior in winter blizzards, to cricket fields, caves full of bats, and ships at sea. But after 7 years of filming and seeing the property through over 24 changes of seasons, it was clear that the farm at Coppins Corners had actually become a reliable character and a true backlot in its own right. Through sun-dappled colored leaves to spectacular snowfalls, a more convincing environment of a 19th century small town has rarely been captured on film. The effects were often enhanced with digital matte work, where real PEI ocean vistas were married with backlot photography. Over the course of many, many episodes, our team of writers opted to set scripts in other locations as well as Avonlea, and so the production team was challenged to create a permanent maritime seaport out of the cobblestone streets of a 19th century Toronto distillery. The fashionable private girls' school attended by Felicity was staged at Penryn Park, an estate in nearby Port Hope, which was used as Kingsport Ladies' College in Anne of Green Gables, the sequel. The locations became more lavish, more fanciful, and more complex as the series grew in size, character, and scope. Meanwhile, all of the original interior sets for King Farm, Rose Cottage, the Dale House, the Pettibones House, and the General Store were maintained across 4 permanent sound stages at Sullivan Studios. Even these became crowded, though, with the mammoth completion of 2 floors, offices, dining room, and kitchen of the Edwardian seaside resort, the White Sands Hotel. Avonlea scripts had always presented enormous challenges to the production team, as well as to the actors, who often had much to say about their character development and how it would be best reflected in what they wore. When the doors to the Avonlea costume department were closed in 1996, the staff at Sullivan Studios took stock of an inventory that had been created by designers Martha Mann, Madeline Stewart, and Ruth Secord over 7 years of cutting, stitching, fitting, and primping. Imagine 7,000 pairs of shoes, including period skates, slippers, high-button boots, and dancewear. 10,000 costumes, half of which were original designs for all of the lead performers and guest stars. 2,000 hats with enough feathers, frills, and furbelows to exhaust a full-time millinery department. Though Road to Avonlea grew in scale and imagination, it never lost its heart. Thanks to an enormously talented team of designers and set decorators, as well as Sullivan Entertainment's production expertise, the show's unique brand of humor and human drama was allowed to evolve as far as the writers' imaginations could dream.
To Avonlea.
Avonlea.
Avonlea.